Rarely do I need to watch a battle more than once before I come up with a winner. JC and QP, man, shout out to y'all, because y'all the first ones to make me watch a battle twice before I figured out what the fuck was going on. What up, what up? It's your boy ARP, RBE is the movement, back with another recap live for y'all. Appreciate everybody's support. I see y'all grabbing that pay-per-view. Thank you for all the feedback and keep it coming. Speaking of JC, I see everybody weighing in on that JC versus Craig Lamar. I was quiet, I was being humble, I was asking for the feedback and y'all getting at me on my Twitter. Alright, I'm gonna tell everybody else what y'all are telling me. It's a classic. If you haven't seen it, the pay-per-view is still up with battles like Averb versus Bonnie, XL versus Floster Boy. As a matter of fact, check the trailer out if you haven't seen it. Alright, right into QP's first round. He gets to a sick punchline. Now you're the Jordan meme, which means you're basically going to be the face of mid-tier. You would think by now the dance angle would be dead. It's played out against JC. QP's was hilarious though.
Then your dance video for Chris Stokes, that was one word. That's alarmed. Then you pop locked and dropped it. Then I seen you twerk back your arm. To do the robot to take off your chain. That works like a drama.
My drama like Obama, something you gotta come to terms with. You caught that, right? Fuck Trump! One thing we definitely noticed in a lot of all the new QP battles, his performance is up.
This cannon, I call it a cannon like an action scene, this theme shooting. I had to give it theme music. I've been married to my pistol, it always had a little ring to it.
That Mortal Kombat scheme, I'm Johnny Cage, I don't gotta split for the punch to be nut. Once I put the mag into Carter, good play on words, sounds so simple, but of course, Magna Carta's a Jay-Z album, Jay-Z's last name is Carter, JC's last name is Carter, double meaning on the word mag, magazine. There's a lot of shit going on in just something so simple. You made Newborn choke, okay, what you want, a pat on the back? That shit was crazy. It then leads into that crying like a newborn to only get you rattled in a cage, you know, they battling in a cage. One of QP's trademark slow it downs. If you've never been to jail, how do we believe in your pen? If you've never been to jail, how can you be leaving the pen? Alright, bottom of the first round now, we on JC's opening up saying how Conceited gets all the credit for the slow it down shit that QP invented. He's also talking about how the Sway battle is haunting him.
Who created the slow it down?
Oh my God, I created the slow it down in a sense that it was a straight joke.
Then JC got some bars saying that QP's style wouldn't be understood if it wasn't for John Doe edits. Good angle, even though in all honesty I do disagree, because QP's style, everybody's looking for a slow it down and a double and a triple meaning because that's what he's known for. Also, he brings the shit back and repeats it all the time, so we catching it. This proactive, you'll get wiped off the face of this shit. He's gonna feel it first round, that's Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
I let the bird go like Noah trying to find land after the flood. Ugh. Flow so mystical, they get the puzzled face. Y'all should get that, especially when John Doe flashes the album cover on the screen for y'all. When the shit sing, niggas will drop faster than Kaepernick.
For him not to vote, as far as I'm concerned, everything he said meant absolutely nothing.
I do feel that Kaepernick should have voted, but I don't got those type of feelings towards that airbender shit.
I'm aware, nigga, but who cares? The barrel in your face. That's bald heads pointing between your eyes like an airbender.
Like Dorothy's Wishes, the Click special. As I got through JC's first half, I was telling myself, he's not beating QP in his first round yet. His second half, he started landing some crazy shots all over the place. And he sealed the deal with this final haymaker right here.
I hear all these slow it downs and these bring it backs and they cool, but these different times. This is a sicker mind and you've been in your bag, my nigga. Now get in mine.
Hey JC, that punchline about you've been in your bag, now get in mine. I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern. That type of setup and punchline, you had another one in the Craig battle. For those that have seen it, that training punchline. I ain't gonna spoil it for everybody that hasn't seen it yet, but I'm on to you, nigga. I see what you're doing in these rounds. We on QP's second round now. I wasn't too big on that Paul Walker slow it down, but then he got to the end of it and he saved that shit. That was a crazy punchline at the end. The if you drift off to sleep, double meaning on drift, you know, Tokyo drifting, you know, you drift those modified cars and all that shit, that's what they be into.
If I give you a Porsche over 100, the gas that hit Walker speed, get it a Porsche and over 100. so he don't drift off to sleep.
What's inside you? Mulatto black, you only won half of the race. It's two doubles there. Inside you, mulatto black. You know they say JC and the other one, mulatto. You know what I'm saying? The mixing. As a matter of fact, QP, Bonnie beat you to both of those angles in her mulatto black battle. Check this out.
And thought she could dance her way out the secret. Did you tell him you fucked JC?
Oh shit. God.
You did it? No? No? Yes? Bitch, you lied. Don't you know the name mulatto came from your ancestors getting their back broke? So do you like collard greens or cilantro? Mayonnaise or Tabasco? She can't even pick the right side like a lazy nigga with an afro.
Another good slow it down.
Nigga, you'll be on a tube sock looking like a knee-high, yes? Or get the Scott Summers treatment. You want a peeking? Be my guest, nigga, what's good? Scott Summers treatment, want a peeking? Be my guest. The blade, that'll be the point of attack. The shank if you front, watch him get stuck in his back. Blood in his lap, on his dress pants. That was his best chance. I had to cut him some slack.
Another good slow it down with the Noah's Ark. Turns out they both got Noah's Ark bars, huh? The Bambi line was actually sick.
So I'm canceling that as a reach. It's not a reach because the movie is called Bambi.
Alright, we at the bottom of the second round. It's back on JC. One thing I noticed right off rip, QP is enjoying JC's bars. You see him laughing and really rocking with JC as JC spitting. Writers respect writers. Lands a good punch with that. You stuck on black ice slipping. That's starting to be a very, very common angle, common bar that a lot of battlers use. You know what I'm saying? They say things like,
you stuck on RBE, I never see you move around.
They say things like, you never battle off URL. Math says that a lot. Why is it that we never really hear that about King of the Dot? You hear that very frequent, you know, show off. You stuck on RBE or Tay-Rock and Surf. You ain't gonna be shit until you battle off URL. You gotta prove yourself off of URL. We hear that type of stuff a lot, you know. But don't get it twisted. As much as the battlers use that angle, the battlers did not create that conversation. You know what created that conversation? League competition on the East Coast. And even if y'all are thinking it and y'all just not putting a whole puzzle together, you know, sometimes that's the Matrix. You know, let's not go too far. I don't think the Matrix is a bunch of motherfuckers flying through the air doing karate moves and all of this shit. The Matrix is a mentality. It's this scene that you're watching right now of people basically walking through life just following suit. You know, the sheep of the world, the robots of the world, the people that don't pay attention, the people that don't unplug. It's like 80%. You know what I mean? Then you got the Neos of the world, the 20%. The people that don't just take anything you feed them. The whole, you gotta have a home league and you should only battle here. That wasn't the battlers. You never hear the battlers talking that shit. What battlers is running around saying, I'm only battle? That shit is so uncommon. It's the leagues that really was pushing that. The fans jumped on it and now the fans still carry it. I gotta break that mentality. I really gotta break that mentality. Nobody is stuck anywhere. You know what I'm saying? People battle where they want to battle. Period. I don't give a fuck what the battlers tell the league owners. I don't give a fuck if they're playing one side, two sides, or 10 sides. The battlers are going to battle and take the battles that they want. Period. Period. If the opportunity is there, if they fuck with the league, you know what I'm saying? They're going to make the moves as they should because this is all business. Just look around. You know what I mean? You don't hear the battlers pushing that. Charlie Clips just battled on the Gannick versus Gully card on November 12th. What is it, November 20th? 1 week later? You know what I'm saying? He's got known. He went from King of the Dot to URL in 1 week, back to back. You know what I mean? Charlie Clips and DNA battle every fucking month, all over the country, all over the fucking world. You know what I mean? Out the country too. So if you're not hearing some of the biggest battlers of all time, one of the most viewed battlers of all time, DNA, with this whole, nah, you could only battle here, you could only battle there, I'm stuck here, I'm stuck there. Realize where that shit came from. It just derived from competition. Don't keep carrying shit that really started as marketing. Think about it. Back on JC, fuck your space. My whole circle clapped like a huddle break. Ugh. The levels in pen bar was crazy.
Your pen is acceptable, but it's levels in mine. My shit shake the room and feel like John Doe edited live.
Get 8 with the diesel like the Fro Kobe.
Timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant to shot.
Then a slight drop off in JC's material. He's talking about rewinding the QP versus Marv battle and not finding any jewels. There's a few setups in there where nothing crazy landed. Now he picks it back up, lands a heavy punch, chopper surrounding the crib like Chris Brown in it.
Good luck. When you get the warrant or whatever you need to do, you're gonna walk right up in here and you're gonna see nothing, you idiots.
Top of the 3rd round now, back on QP. Has a good slow it down about Young Ill. Some of these bars is getting upgraded because of QP's charisma.
Top 5 riders dead or alive. We went to the tip top. 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. Sometimes the 4th and 5th spot.
Now we get into that what we talking about, nigga segment. Y'all, I hope QP does that every battle. That should be like a special move. You know, Showtime from A-Verb or Hitman got the remix. QP need to keep that.
What we talking about, nigga? The house evictions and how the bitches wait out in 2 states. What we talking about, nigga? The resorts when I resort to living out of suitcase. What we talking about, nigga?
I'm a piece of fucking white trash, I'll say it proudly. And fuck this battle, I don't want to win, I'm outie. Here, tell these people something they don't know about me.
After that, he had a few setups that didn't really land to me. Then he got up to that hilarious shit where he's talking about a nigga stepping on the money to slide with it.
My grandma gave me a birthday card. I opened it up, $20 fell out. When the $20 fell out, my dad stepped on it.
The crucified JC slow it down was crazy. Good angle and double meaning to close out the round.
If you don't remember, you were a delivery boy. Oh, that doesn't ring a bell.
Back on JC to close out this battle, bottom of the 3rd. Starts off with that, you don't gotta put on an image today. These just bars. Literally. Points to the cage. Once again, simple shit but effective. We all know QP stayed with the ratchet. But she put him out on Facebook a few weeks ago. Oh man, if y'all in the Facebook groups, y'all know what that was about. That physical education setup. How you want credit for what's in your notebook when the back page is the most famous part? Alright, fuck the drama. I'm gonna go backwards from 3rd to 1st. 3rd round is the lightest round from both of them. It was short on both of them. That really is what held this battle back from being a classic. Could go either way with the 3rd round. I really don't care about the 3rd though because I got the 2nd edge into JC and I got the 1st clear to JC. So I don't even gotta watch the 3rd round a 3rd time to find a winner. 2-1 JC. Y'all know around here we do solid, good, great, and classic. This is a great battle. Bar for bar. If that's what you're looking for, if you want to hear lyricism, you want to hear setups, slow it downs, angles, punches, all that type of shit, click this battle. Support QP versus JC. Alright, it's your boy. I'm out of here. Make sure y'all cop that A-Verb versus Bonnie Validation 5 event. Pay-per-view is out now. Rapgrid.com. Go up there. We got it for the low. You're going to see the whole card that went down that night, including JC versus Craig Lamar, which is what y'all are telling me is a classic. It's your boy. I'm out of here. Salute.
I didn't even do this for the big check. I came here to get dick checked.
So it shows up. Let's see if Bonnie can pass the fish test.
You don't stay with the Glock. It's child's play if his name on the block. So big boy, your kid's toy could put A in a box. But them senior citizen rounds, they ain't booked you in a long time. Let's go. I'll let that beat brew in 3D too. So it's showtime!